And we're live.
Hmm.
Hey, folks. Welcome back to another Behind the Investigation live with Jared from Pasadena Paranormal and my battleborn brother, Joe.
Yes, sir.
Joe's got a nice, Joe's got a nice,
Had an echo. Sorry.
little bit of an echo, but Joe's got a nice topic picked out. Debbie, what's up? Patty, how are you? Cheryl, how are you? Trinity, my Trinity family, how are you? If you haven't checked out Trinity, please check them out. They're out of New York. They do great work, as well as Joe. So we like to say prayers for Brent and his family.
Yep.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, hon? You know, Mark, I really appreciate all the things you do for us, hon. Faja, what's up? How are you? So yeah, we want to say a prayer for Brent and his ailments and things that he's going through. I hope he gets back. But Joe's going to fill in for Brent tonight. Ed is actually out there living his best life. It was I seen Busch Gardens today, and he'll be in Sarasota next week. So
Yep.
Ed's living his best life. What you been up to, Joe?
Well, been really busy. Uh, Not only with just life and work, I've been trying to get some things booked up for the future. I've been working on some videos and behind backgrounds,
Yeah.
just trying to get it all going, and keep it rolling.
You got anything coming for us soon here?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got another collab coming out real soon. It's a girl from England. I'm gonna kind of keep her name a secret for right now,
Sweet.
but
I love our
she's got
folks
a
from across the pond.
right. She's got a really good story that she told, and
Hello, Nicole.
it's gonna be really good. And we got a couple investigations coming up also out of state.
That's cool. Me and Joe were talking about some things up here too. So
Oh yeah.
we hey, Sweet Pea Alley, what's up? Lakeshore, what's going on? Thanks for coming. Um, Joe's got an interesting topic that we're going to get into later on, and this is real paranormal, folks. This isn't no drama. This isn't no don't understand what a residual haunt type stuff is, but this is some real paranormal stuff that we'll
Yeah.
be getting into and talking and having a legitimate conversation about.
Yep.
Jax, what's up? No worries. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. So I hope everybody's had a good week. My week was horrible. That's why I'm working on my sixth yellow jacket of the evening.
Mm,
Uh, I'm sure for the folks that don't know, we have a Battleborn chat with me, Joe, Mott, Ro, and Debbie, where we talk throughout the day. And you know, I was telling them the hell that I was going through this week.
mhm. Yes. Oh my God. That's
Candace, happy belated birthday. I know it was Thursday, but happy
Yep.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let's see that shirt you got on.
Oh, you mean my Second Amendment Let's Go Brandon shirt? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh
You
yeah.
know what? Man, what I wouldn't give for a mean tweet and a dollar and 2.39 gas, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Got my go get 'em on
There
today.
you go.
Yep.
Look at that, Ro. I don't know how deep Bro is. I know she was talking about drinking, but we got our go get 'em sister on there. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna share two very cool Echo Vox captures with you tonight. Um, these are from episode one, the Benson Hammond House. Courtney, I know you're in here. You've probably watched episode one probably 60 times. Um, I appreciate it. Courtney loves the Benson Hammond House, but these are some Echo Vox captures that are so clear and so direct that it's going to carry into investigations down the road. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
yeah, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Right.
Yep.
Thank you for the 4.79 gas in Maryland today. I appreciate it. And that $2.34 you're going to save me per fill up with the gas tax. But we won't get into that. Don't get me started.
Yeah.
So, Joe, let's talk about some of your future investigations here.
Well,
I know you got a bunch coming up.
Yeah, we have one coming up in the state of North Carolina, the Trevick Clinic. It was a 1900s, like it wasn't a sane asylum. It was like more like a home. I'm assuming. I don't really know the full history of it yet, but I got another investigation coming up really soon in July. I'm not going to tell the dates because just for privacy, but this is going to be a big one. This is going to be the Octagon Hall in Franklin, Tennessee. And that is a Civil War plantation.
Oh, you know me and my Civil War stuff.
Yeah. It turned into a Civil War hospital. So,
hello, Amethyst. How are you? Go ahead, Joe.
But oh yeah, it turned into a well, actually, it was on Taps, the Ghost Hunter show. It was on the Wraith Chasers TV show at one time. A couple other ones also. So that's a real big one that we got to do or going to do. But we got a really, really big one coming real soon in October. And should I tell them?
you can tell whatever you can say whatever you want, Joe.
And we've been waiting a long time to get into this place, and we finally are able to make it happen. This is the Real Conjuring House in Rhode Island. We will be going there to see if the claims are true.
Well, so, I know a bunch of old heads up there in Connecticut that were actually on the Lorraine and Ed Warren, the team that did the original investigation there.
Yeah,
Jimmy Petrino and I can't remember the other name, but Jimmy was part of Ed and Lorraine's original team that did the investigation up there. And I've heard stories. These guys are old heads too, man. I'm talking about putting the flour on the floor and seeing if you can capture footsteps. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
These guys were old school,
right.
Man. It was very cool to investigate with these guys up there. And Johnny Zappis, he was on that original team too.
Right.
He's Ed and Lorraine's nephew. So I've heard some stories about that place. So you're gonna have a good time, Joe. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I've been waiting a long time to get in there. And I didn't think it was going to be possible, but we had to go in through other means, but it's going to happen.
Hello, Crafty on a Budget. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by and seeing us. Life of a Mountain folk. What's up, folks? Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Please subscribe to Life of a Mountain folk. They're from Georgia. They're from Northeast Georgia. They're a variety channel. Good folks. Good Christian folks. As I sit here and drink my 6 beer. Sorry, I have my vices. I have my vices, and he knows that.
Hey, you work all day, so
exactly.
All right.
Well, we got some good things coming up too. July 9th, I haven't done it because a lot of these channels out there will be pushing the same live stream for 3 months before they get there. Have live stream after live stream discussing this live stream, but our live stream for July 9th will come out when we're ready to bring it, because we actually have other content to promote before we do that. But July 9th we'll be going live. I don't know how long. You like that, Mock? You like that, hon? But July 9th, I can't discuss the place. All I can tell you is it's a 1870s Oddfellows Hall, and
Oh yeah.
we'll have the keys, and we'll be able to stay there as long as possible.
That's gonna be
So
good.
this live stream might go for an hour. Jane, what's up, Jane? Thank you for stopping by. Jane Shadow Visions. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to Jane.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, so we'll be going live from there. Probably about a half hour, 45 minutes. I don't like our lives to go long. You know,
Yeah.
I don't like our lives to take away from the actual investigation.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah. So that's going to be coming up. We'll be doing Lockhouse 25, which was on Destination Fear. I think that's coming up in September sometime. We'll be going live from that. We'll be staying the night there as well. We got a bunch of things. Actually, going back to the Rising Sun Inn in August. I can't wait. That place is amazing. George Washington stayed there.
Oh wow. Wow, that's cool.
I mean, George Washington actually stayed there for a night during the Revolutionary War. That's how old this place is.
Wow. That is cool.
That's episode 5. It will be coming out soon. You know,
that's amazing.
Hopefully, we can get it out sooner.
Yep.
But as we speak right now, I'm processing another premiere for Wednesday night at 9:15. And Deb, this place is highly active. Rising Sun Inn, it's one of those hidden gems. It's one of those hidden gems that I was so happy to get, and now I'm going to help raise money for them, and put their little historic place on the map.
That's cool.
That's what we do here.
That's real. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've noticed that. I'm sorry.
No,
but
go ahead.
I've noticed
that
a lot of
the conversation.
Right. I noticed that a lot of people. I mean, they all like to see the big locations that they see on TV, but I have noticed that a lot of people love to see these smaller locations also. You know, the ones that are not as well known. So that's nice that y'all do that. You know, you put it on the map sometimes too.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure we did. Courtney, why are you frowning? Courtney, don't be frowning. This is good times here. Where nobody's upset here. Come on. No, but yeah, I love finding the hidden gems.
Mm-hmm.
Like my stuff, the stuff we do. It's not about what Zach Bagans did.
Right.
Oh, Ghost Adventures did this place. Let's do it. No, I wanna control the thoughts on this place. I want to put it out, and we did that with Benson Hammond, and now Benson Hammond is known for being a respectable haunted location. And other places like London town and stuff like that. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. So.
Oh yeah.
But I love it. I'm a big history nerd. I'm a big history nerd. When Joe needs help with his Civil War stuff.
Oh yeah, you know a whole lot more than I do.
Comes,
I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, my channel stays on the History Channel, but still, there's more. You know, a whole ton.
You're damn right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No.
It's gonna be good.
And Joe, I'm telling you, you got so much history down there, brother. I would go out on those battlefields and run sessions all day.
Yep.
All day. Leading to this, I should Brent's version of Pasadena Paranormal Ghost Box. I will be getting my pedal this week, and as soon as I get mine done, I've made my decision. I'm going to take it to Gettysburg, and I'm going to do a battlefield session.
Oh, wow.
With the Pasadena Paranormal Ghost Box. So it's going to be alive. I don't know where we're going to go. I'm going to go there, and we're going to knock it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh
don't know
yeah.
who you are, but I'll go ahead and make you blue, Ninny. But yes, you are absolutely correct. Stock Explorer,
Yeah.
how are you?
Gettysburg. Gettysburg is
Yeah,
one of those.
so I'm going to share something with you right now. Yeah, I know. I told you that we'll be working on getting inside.
Yeah.
So the Wade might have to wait till. Hey, it's Stephanie. How are you? Get spooky stopping in.
Hey,
Thank you for
Stephanie.
stopping in. So, as you know, or if you don't, if you're new to the channel, we use the Echo Vox a lot for IT. Let me see the word. Instrumental trans communication. Use
Mm-hmm.
electronics to communicate with spirits. Um, my favorite ITC device is the Echo Vox. It's an app-based technology. I've told there's videos on the channel on how we use it, and the reason we want to use it is because of captures like this. So if I go to this and I go ahead and press play, I want you guys to listen closely. What am I looking at? Set it in the echo. Very low. Listen again. Can you say that louder, please? What am I touching? Tell me what I'm looking at. Spinning. I heard it in the echo right there. I want you to listen to the second one, though. I didn't pick that one up, but listen to the clarity of it. Louder, please.
Yeah.
What am I touching?
That is crazy.
You can't argue with that, Joe.
I know.
It set it really low right there through the echo, and then it confirms it one more time to me. Can you say that louder, please? It sure does. What am I touching? So it's like
Wow.
uh, it's uh, it's amazing. The things
Mm-hmm.
that come out of that thing, it just mock. I almost crap myself right there because I heard it in real time, and I know as soon as my finger touched that spinning wheel, it said spinning wheel, and I was like, "What?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
supposed to happen." Oh yeah, yeah. My reactions are pretty good sometimes. Um, I get
That
bitched
was.
at a lot by Brent and Ed and Jackie because I pace around a lot
Mm-hmm.
and we do a lot of old locations and they got those old wooden floors.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Like if you watch the videos of the whole investigation, you could hear Jackie and Ed like, I wonder who's walking around upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Again, folks, I want a lot of people. The work that we do in this field. I want people to use it and better this field as well. A lot of people don't use the Echovox. I'd love to see a lot more people using it because it is a legit tool. It's a legit tool, and it's going to better your investigations. I promise you that. Yeah, Joe, throw your link in there. And please subscribe to Joe. Everybody that's in here, that if you have not subscribed to Joe from Paranormal Side, he's got great content. He's a legit paranormal investigator. He's my Battleborn brother, and he deserves your subscription.
Well, I'm hoping
Well, I'm
to.
doing good, bro. How are you? Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
I'm hoping to use the Echo Box a little bit on the Octagon Hall. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have all night long, so I'm gonna have to, stretch my time out. So I'm definitely going to be able to have time to use it that night. So I've downloaded it. I've not used it on an investigation yet, but I'm definitely hoping to do it that night.
Yeah, Joe, I'm telling you, man. Like, um, you definitely want to throw that into the repertoire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm down for anything to try.
You're going to get real time interaction.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be able to hear it.
Right.
Yeah, don't use the necro. I do not like the necro. It's got a word. It's got a database in it. You know, it's got a word database that every now and then a word's going to pop up. That's just the way it's made.
Somebody else in this chat's going to be at the Octagon Hall with us also.
Oh, I think I know. I think I know who
Yeah.
it is. I heard the other day, Stephanie, right? Is that
Yep.
who it is?
From Get Spooky Society. We're gonna have another too, but they're not up here. But yeah, they decided that they were going to join us, so kind of excited about that too.
Stephanie uses our the flashlight session that
Mm-hmm.
method that we use. So
Right.
you know, I like seeing Stephanie use that.
Yeah.
You know, I
Right.
love seeing people use the flashlight method. I know there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, it's because of the heated up," but if you
Mm-hmm.
think about it, yes, it's black and orange, Heather. But if you think about it, it's an incandescent bulb. It's not an
Mm-hmm.
LED bulb. Incandescent bulbs don't shut off when they're hot; they just
Mm-hmm.
explode. An LED can shut off, right? But
Mm-hmm.
these mini mag lights, they don't have LEDs. They have incandescent light bulbs, and they're not. You know, it's just a simple open close, open close. If you know electronics and working with electronics every day,
Right.
it's basically an
Well,
open close relay.
that was my. I had, I'm a skeptic, but I do believe. But that was my thought too with the flashlights too. But if you got two or three and they're starting to work, but in certain sequence that you
Mhm.
especially ask for,
Yep.
there's definitely could be something up to it.
And our video that's coming out Wednesday,
Hmm.
there is a nice little 8 minute, maybe about 4 or 5, I'd say 6 minutes, little 6 minute session where that flashlight doesn't go off at all.
Hmm.
You know, like,
Yeah.
hey, if that's the case, then why is that
Right.
not working right now?
Hmm.
You know, hey,
Right. Yep.
a lot of people, Dantex, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping by. But a lot of people, the only thing that they see is what we put out to them. But
Right. Right.
if you experience the flashlight during an investigation, and you say,
Hmm.
"Hey, that son of a bitch hasn't went off in 2 hours," you know,
Yep. Yep.
and then all of a sudden, like when we were in Howard County, right? The
Hmm.
flashlights didn't go off for like 2 hours, and then all
Hmm.
of a sudden, we started to get a feeling like things were happening, and we were
Hmm.
getting some interaction on the Scottish Paranormal app, which is another app I'd like to see people use.
Right.
My buddy Ryan created it. I know what's about, but we were using that, getting some interaction, and then all of a
Hmm.
sudden, both flashlights came on at the same time, and I'm like,
Mm.
they
Wow.
haven't been on for 2 hours. What just turned them on?
Right. Wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, we're working on making our own Ovilus here, Mock. So hopefully, the entire Battleborn will have our own Ovilus. Because
That'd be cool.
we're not in it for making money here, folks. We're in it
Mm.
for better in this field. You know,
Yeah.
I was called into this field by seeing my father, and I want to treat this field um, with respect, the way it should be, and to better it with the work that I do. And,
Yep.
but I got another one to share with folks. This one's good. Courtney, I know you're there. And yeah, this one drives me nuts here. This one, and you'll see on my face why it drives me nuts. And this little instance right here, this little piece of interaction is still with me right now.
Hmm.
Because I have to find this damn thing.
What did I say? Compass. Okay. Compass. There it is again.
Listen to this.
What's with the compass?
What's up with the compass? I find the compass intriguing. At this point of the investigation. So,
Oh my God.
Compass. There it is again. What's with the compass?
what's up with the compass? There's three of us. I find the compass intriguing. So, the compass. That. Hey, Hazel, thanks for stopping by. Compass, clear as day, twice.
Mm-hmm.
Then it says that is what Thomas is the builder of that home from 1823. Yeah, I know, Jax, right? Believe me, my face is still priceless every time I go there. I'm like, I got to find this compass. But Thomas built the home in 1823, right? That is what Thomas needs. You three. It was me, Ed, and an escort who is a docent to the house.
Oh my God.
You three to find us.
Oh God. Dang. Oh.
You know, and we're trying to, every time we go, we try to build on the compass. Like,
Right.
What type of compass are we talking about here? Is it a Masonic compass? Is it a mathematic compass?
Right.
And it's crazy. Thanks, Airy Frog.
So there's no architectural in the wall compasses or anything?
Nope.
Wow.
Dude. I mean, we're starting to get some information on the compass. We think it's outside buried.
Mm-hmm.
Probably in the location of the old log cabin that used to be there under the threshold, and we have to find that. And that's been working with the historical society, and they're taking our information that we're getting on investigation, and they're doing their own digging.
Wow.
It's like we're working together as a team to find this compass. And
right.
I hope what happens when we find this compass and get it inside the house, that it's just going to be like a the folks there are just going to be like, oh, it's finally back. And it's like, well, why
what if Thomas is buried with the compass?
I know, right? Well, that's what I'm saying. We're getting interaction about outside grave, stuff like that, and
wow,
it's very deep, man, very deep. And I tell you what, it might be, Deb. Thank you, Hazel, for tweeting us out. I appreciate it, but it might be it, dude. Like,
That's interesting.
It is. It's very interesting, and hopefully one day we actually find a compass. I'll tell you what. A couple weeks ago, they had diggers in the backyard, right? They were burying new lines for plumbing.
Yeah.
And the president out there, she called me up and said, "Do you want to get out here and run a session or two and see if we're around something?"
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's how tight the relationship is with Benson Hammond. We're like this, man. Like,
man,
and,
that is awesome. Wow. Yeah, I would get out there.
No worries, Hazel. Life happens, Grandkids, I got the dogs. I was editing the whole time. I was I go out for a vape break, watch a Rose premiere. If you haven't seen Rose premiere, please do. Check it out. Also, Lakeshore was before us. Check them out as well. But Joe has I told Joe the other day, I said, Joe, come up with a topic that you would like to discuss. Don't tell me what it is, and let's discuss it. So Joe has a topic for discussion.
Well, it's going to seem like a simple answer to this question. And I already know, I believe I know what you're going to say. But we'll just have to see. All right, and the question is, what are ghosts made of if they're real?
Do you hear that, folks in the chat? Debbie? Courtney?
What made of?
Paranormal investigators in the chat? It's a simple question. What are ghosts made of? Energy, yes. Energy. Personally, ectoplasm. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Energy, yes. Okay. What type of energy do you think it is? Heather says she hears the question and has no idea.
Well,
what type of radiant energy? Good one, Deb.
Yeah, that's real good. Well, a lot of
Personally,
people. Yeah.
What I think, type of Alec. Residual energy. They're exactly crafty, but there's two types of haunts. You have a residual and you have an intelligent haunt.
Right.
Residual is basically an imprint left in time that will replay itself over and over and over. Nuclear energy, okay. Molecular energy, residual, static. Personally, I think what spirits are made out of is a combination of energy. It is RF. They are RF. They are EMF, static, all types.
Well,
of energy from
yep.
a different plane of existence. So
that's
when we pass, the universe runs in planes of existence. That's why one of the things that we do as Pasadena Paranormal, Gail's Variety, thank you for stopping by.
Yep, thank you.
Pasadena, we always try to stackpile evidence because that's the planes of the universe intertwine. Once we pass from this, we go to another one. And our energy that is in our body, that's in our body leaves and dissipates. It is actually proven that when a person dies, their body weight goes down by, what is it, 0.33 pounds or something like that, I think it is.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Joe. Interlude.
Well, the only problem, which I mean, I believe it's got something to do with other dimensions, but if it's energy is matter. It's got atoms to it. Atoms keep your hand from going through your hand. Right? So they have the nucleus in the center, and then the electrons running around it, and that's what keeps us from bumping into stuff.
Exactly.
So even mist, air is made of atoms, right? But how is it then that ghosts pass through objects like walls?
Typically, what happens when a ghost... Hold on 1 second, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be different. It's true. It's true, Dantex. Look it up. When a person passes, their body weight goes down 0.33 pounds. And very, very interesting. It's because that's the energy leaving that body and going on to its second existence. Right. You know, as Pasadena Paranormal, we are firm believers in Christ and the Bible, and nowhere in the Bible does it say straight out that we go to heaven when we die. You know what it does say? Nobody goes to heaven until he comes.
Yeah, it does.
There's a holding pattern. And the Bible's basically telling you that, hey, planes of existence here, folks, and everything works in tandem here. Everything is.
Amethyst has a good answer.
Go ahead.
Amethyst has a really good answer. Dark matter.
Yeah.
Or the ghost particle. I mean, it's
the God particle.
Yeah, the God particle, the ghost particle, something that is there that's holding all matter together.
Exactly.
Now, neutrons, neutrinos, or whatever, they're parts of light, and they come in from the center. And and I believe if ghosts are real, which I do believe something's happening, I believe that there's some form of light, which light bounces off objects anyway, but these neutrinos or neutrons, whatever, neutrinos, I believe they're called, they can travel through things. Now, I'm not saying that this is real, I mean that this is definite the answer, but it really makes a lot of sense. But radiant energy.
Here's our battleborn sister, Deb.
Right. Deb
knows some
good stuff too.
Legitimate paranormal. What? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, radiant energy. Energy without mass is made up of photons, so it can travel through space like light. Right.
Exactly. Right. It's
right. Right.
We are all in this plane of existence.
Right.
And in the next plane of existence, we are all children of the universe.
Right. Well, they have this atom that they're, or not an atom, but this particle, I think they call it eons. And somehow when they're unstable, I believe it is, that they'll disappear. And they think that they might disappear into another reality or another dimension, but they'll reappear also. They're in and out of existence. So possibly that could be where ghosts come from.
Look at an EMF wave or an RF wave or a frequency. Just check it out, like on a pattern, right? They move like this.
Right.
So if you look at it, the entire energy is, our universe has different types of energy moving in different patterns here and there. And why, if that's how the energy of the universe is moving, why wouldn't the planes of existence move that way? So when we get interaction is when our plane reaches into their plane, and that's when that happens. Like I said, I'm a firm believer in Christ, but he is of the universe as well.
Now,
God created the universe, so it's very interesting. Joe, I like this topic.
Well, if the dimensions are bumping into each other, they could probably be other types of dimensions. Like time dimensions, past, the future. It could be. It could be anything. It's just the possibilities are endless if that exists, so, which has got to be something going on. It's just like people with UFO encounters or Bigfoot encounters. There's people with ghost encounters also. So all these encounters just cannot be made up. I mean, some could be mental, but you know what I'm saying, though.
I hear you. So I just seen this right here. Sorry, give me a second, Joe. Patty, we were praying for your aunt.
Right.
And, hope that peace and what's the word I'm praying for her, Patty. It's
me too.
A tough question. I hope she's able to I don't know. I'm praying for her. Sorry about that. I really am. But yeah.
What did she say though? I know she said she had that C word, but she does not believe in ghosts. But I told her what I do on my channel now, and I know for a fact she will also pay me a visit.
Exactly. When and Patty, if you're new to the channel, Patty, what got me started in the paranormal when I was 16 was my father overdosed on heroin. I found him dead for 3 days with a needle in his arm.
Oh.
And being the religious man that I am, even though, like I said, I have my vices, but I'm still a religious man. I'm a firm believer in Christ. I was wondering whatever happened to him. And one day I was at the graveyard cleaning off his grave, and he was standing with his arms crossed on the back of my car, and he gave me a head nod. And from that time, uh, yeah, Hazel, thank you. But from that time forward, I had to figure out what happened there and what did I just see. I was 16 years old. I was not, mentally unstable.
Right.
I have a top secret security clearance with a background check.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not crazy. I
No.
know what I saw.
Right.
And, it was from that point on that I had to figure out how that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been doing this for 25 years now.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
yeah. I mean, nobody really has the answer. If they do, if they say they have the answer, they're lying.
Nobody
You know?
does. Everything is based on theories, and that's why I
Right.
always say that further research is needed.
Right. Right.
You know, and that's why we're creating devices to try to better our investigations. And
Yeah.
it's just things have got to get better in this field, folks. We've got everybody needs to come together and just try to better ourselves as a field to better the research. Stay away from the drama people and the people that are faking stuff. Stay away from them. Don't give a Hellcat. What's up? How are you, Willa?
Check out what Debbie said. She said, "I think an unstable ion starts as an electron, then absorbed a photon. That absorbed a photon, and an atom is left behind as an unstable ion." Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely. I mean, it can go real deep. That's why I was like, if we had Brent, if Brent was up here, he could really help out. That's why I was saying if we had him tonight, oh man, we could really go through some stuff.
Brent, if you're listening, I'm going to say this right now, and you're probably going to laugh at it. But Joe, if Brent was up here, we wouldn't be able to get a word in edgewise.
Yeah. Hey, you know what though? It's okay because he knows what. I mean, he's very knowledgeable about this stuff. You know what I mean?
He is. It's
right.
And Brent is very religious as well. He's doing Bible studies every Sunday with his family, and he comes from. It's very cool to witness.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be back next week, Deb. I promise. He was thinking about coming in tonight, but his daughter's still running 102 fever, and he'll be back. I promise. Mm-hmm. But he comes from our technical, abilities and what we do as a day job, and religious, and it comes into it's very cool to watch. Our team is built with some people that are,
well,
the dynamic is so badass because Jackie's green, but she's learning, and Ed, he's got his gifts, and Brent's got his gifts, and I'd like to say that I'm an ITC wizard. I'd like to say that I'm pretty good with ITC and connections and getting interactions, but the dynamic is great, and I love the team. I can't see. I can't wait to see what happens further on down the road.
Right. Well, I'm definitely a skeptic, but I believe, but it takes a lot of evidence for me to really believe that it's something, but when you get like an EVP and it's a direct answer or to your question, it's kind of hard to deny that,
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like the ones that I just showed you right there.
Mm-hmm, right.
The Echovox doesn't have words in it.
Right, right.
What the Echovox is, it is the Raven from an audio book played in reverse,
right,
and chopped into 0.337 second intervals.
And that's the Raven from.
And then thrown into a random six. Thrown into 6 random generators and scrambled.
And that's from the book The Raven from Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yep, that's what the Echo Vox says.
Right.
The Echo Vox is the Edgar Allan Poe backwards, cut into 0.337 intervals, thrown into 6 random generators, and scrambled. And then you scramble those 6 random those 6 channels. Try to come up with a word with that.
Yeah, right.
Let alone full sentences. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Hazel says my 3-year-old daughter sees my dad. He passed in 2014. So a picture of him. Yeah, those stories are out there, Hazel, and you know that is so cool to me because the little ones are always so keen on things. Here's a little secret: when I get done an investigation, I'm not scared of anything. You know, I'll go in and do anywhere that they say. I'll go in by myself, and but when I'm at home, this is my safe space. You know? I don't want to wake up and see somebody standing over top of me. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, we do our due diligence. We say our prayers, and we're strong in our faith and everything. But just to make sure, I have to have my 70-pound pit bull sleep with me on the night. Yeah. Jake's laying right down next to me because he'll let me know if somebody's standing over top of me.
I don't have any holy oil because I can't find anywhere in the Bible about holy water. No, I'm sorry. I've got holy oil. I can't find anywhere in the Bible about holy water. So I keep a vial of holy oil with me, and when we get done, we say our little prayer and everything. Kind of put it on, and you know, and I believe it helps. You know, just in case.
Yeah, I hear you. You know, like I always look at it this way, Joe. You know, as long as you're strong in your faith,
right?
I always say when I go into places, I let them know. Hey, there is no way that what you have is stronger than what I have in here.
Exactly. All right.
So, you know, Brent's boy. Well, I won't say his name, but Brent's boy got taken down to the ground one time back in the day. He was literally taken to the ground. And I tried to pick him up and I couldn't. This is back when I was going to the gym, and he literally felt like he was 200 something pounds. And it took me and Brent to get him both up. And something latched onto him, something got a hold of him, something negative. I'm not saying it was a demon, but something negative got a hold of him. And
oh my God.
I said, talk to Brent about it. It's crazy. It was crazy. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in 25 years. He was literally laying on the ground, and we couldn't get him up. He felt like he was 250 pounds, 300 pounds. And, I told everybody in the place, even the docents, I said, everybody get out now. Get out now. Brent, take Cody outside. Everybody out. And I went through there with the cross. I went through there bearing the cross like, who did this? I dare you. You know, like, come at me right now. And guard yourself with the cross. And when you go into these places, you'll be totally fine.
Well, it's like, you know, the Bible says, you know, you need to put on the armor of God. So it's good to be prepared when you go in.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Because you don't know what you're going to come up against.
Oh, you never know. And you know, couple months ago we did Benson Hammond, and nothing's ever happened to me at that place. Nothing ever. And I was hell bent on trying to find that damn compass and helping the folks there that wanted the compass. And I won't lie, folks, I got emotional. You know, I was in a session and I heard some things that I didn't like to hear, and I got emotional. And you can ask Ed and Jackie. I started to cry a little bit because you know, I was feeling for our folks there. I showed that weakness, and something got a hold of me.
That's
And
all it takes. That's all it takes is that
I showed
one.
weakness,
Yeah.
and something got a hold of me, and I won't lie, folks. Joe, it felt like somebody stabbed me in my stomach, and
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I could barely bend down.
Mm.
It was that bad. And when I got back out to the car when we were cleaning up, and I got back out to the car when me and Jackie said our prayer before we went in, it went away
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Right.
Very
I think
Yep.
sometimes.
and I, you open yourself up, Deb, and there you show that one crack of weakness, and they're in there.
And sometimes they'll wait until your vulnerable point. It could be a week, 2 weeks later down the road. And then they may show up that, somewhere else. Because I'm going to tell you, I mean, I told this story on my channel before, and this has really happened. We were in a graveyard one night, and I just heard that it was supposedly haunted of a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
From a little girl that passed away, and I guess she was buried out there. But we didn't really get any responses on the spirit box, any EVPs. But the night that we left, we just me and Carrie both felt funny, but we both had something follow us home that night, and it was not nice. So
here's a little story, and Donnie, no worries. I know all about work, brother.
right.
Make that money, dude. But here's a little story. So me and Brent, you remember a couple weeks ago when we did the BTI where it said "Steal My Energy" in Brent's voice?
Yes.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Something followed me home, right?
Mm.
And that was at a graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it was an elemental, which is a non-human entity, spirit of the earth type thing. But something followed me home, and I'm at work, and my ex-wife, the cunt, but my ex-wife, called me up, and she said, the wax hands are rocking back and forth, back and forth. I was like, what? We had these hands made, and they were rocking on the cabinet like this,
like wax.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And they were rocking back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, tell it to stop firmly, right? She told it to stop firmly, and it stopped. She ran outside and said, I am not going back into that house until you get home.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So
Yeah.
I left work early, right?
Mm-hmm.
And went home and did the deliverance prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Told everybody to get the hell out because her son was still there. I said, everybody get out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me here. And I did the deliverance prayer for about 2 hours, and it was gone.
Yeah.
Nothing happened from that day on forward.
Yeah.
So it's very, very, very interesting.
That was our experience too. After that, well, it happened to me first, then it happened to Carrie like the next day, and then that whole week we had some weird things just happening. But anyway, I took that holy oil and I opened up like one window, and at the time I didn't have no sage. I don't really do that, but I got some just in case. Anyway, I went around the same thing with a deliverance prayer, and I put that holy oil on every window, kind of pushing it like out, and that was it. Thank God.
Yeah. Interact with the chat real quick, Joe, please.
Yep.
See what folks are saying.
All right.
Get back.
All right, guys. Let's see. I have a friend that had a demon cast out of her. All of the clocks went dead from the bedroom down the hall and in the front door. Hasn't had problems since. Wow. Wow, that is cool. But I guess it was a very bad situation for your friend, though. But that is crazy. That I definitely believe that things can definitely happen like that. And good thing that she hopefully got it successfully removed. Let's see what we got else. I found out that The Devil's Playground. I found out the Devil's Playground is only 28 miles away from me. What is the Devil's Playground? I've never heard of that. But there was.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Yes, Patty also. Patty, not
Yeah.
everything is demonic. I do believe that.
Don't believe what Zach Bagans will tell you, because
Right.
not everything is demonic. Let me
Right.
tell you, I met Zach Bagans before. This is before he is what he is now.
Yeah.
This was back, I think, season 3. I met him in Gettysburg, actually.
Oh yeah, I've seen that episode.
And he was a totally different person than what he is now.
Yeah.
I also met Jason Halls in Gettysburg one time. And let me tell you, guy's a dick. I don't like him at all. Stephen Tango, though, great guys. I'll tell you that right.
Well, that's what I grew up with Taps, Ghost Hunters,
Mm-hmm.
and Paranormal State. Well, I didn't grow up. I was already in my 20s, I believe. But
Yeah.
That's what I started watching as far as paranormal went.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ghost Adventures. Don't believe everything that they say.
Dude,
because
I'm telling you, their first 3 or 4 seasons
was pretty good.
Debbie, here's the story with Jason Halls, Debbie. All right, you're saying he's the nicest guy when you met him. Okay, well, that probably was at a paranormal event, right? This was on the streets of Gettysburg. They were doing a location. We were doing a location. And I'm sitting there talking with David Tango. Halls comes up. All right, we got to go. That was it. That was it. That was it. We got to go. Didn't say anything.
That's not good.
No, they didn't even say hi. So, yeah.
But
I respect them. Yeah, they do good work. But
the thing about
having a bad day.
Yeah, I mean that could be possible too. I mean, the thing about Ghost Adventures is I do believe that their first few episodes were pretty, on point. I do believe that brick flew up at an angle, but I wasn't there, so I can't say for sure. But definitely, I've heard so many times that Zach makes up stories about locations.
Oh yeah, I've heard that too.
And I hate that because I used to like that show.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, they really started to change around season 5 or 6 because everything. If you pay attention, everything started. Hey, that's demon. Hey, there's a demon. That trigger word. That fucking. There's a demon.
They got a lighthouse up in Connecticut. No, or somewhere around your way. There's a lighthouse. I can't remember the name of it, but they didn't get any evidence.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I heard that their producers said, "From now on, we need you to get something." So I think that's when things started changing a little bit. Go back and make things happen, pretty much.
Well, yeah, we've in the past we were reached, and a couple people have reached out to us for TV and streaming stuff, and I haven't, I've talked with Brent about it and everything, and if we can't control the narrative, we're not going to do it because. Exactly, Crafty. If we can't control what's going out to the public, we're not gonna do it. I want. Good night, Donnie. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in, brother. I do appreciate it. Let me know when your next one is, and I'll share it out, bro. But yeah, if I can't control that narrative, bro, I'm not gonna sign. I want to have total control of what's going out to the folks, to help this damn field out. You agree?
Yeah. What is I believe the Iron Iron Island Museum and Light Place was amazing. There's a there was
Exactly, Gil. Go ahead, Joe.
Somebody. Okay. I want to read that. A real demon would do some damage, not just knocking sounds and stuff. Yeah, I also believe that a demon would do things beyond what a human could do, like 500 pound. You know, somebody 500 pounds, or crazy stuff, But somebody had said in the chat a little while ago about Devil's Playground. Do you know where that's at, or have you ever heard of it? I haven't either.
No.
I need to look that up.
Give me a second, Joe. Allie, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed Battleborn Night. Darren, grow your beard out like a Viking. It would look good on you, brother. Okay. Allie, make sure you tell Darren I said that. No, but Devil's Playground, Joe, I think Devil's Playground is probably in a few different states.
Yeah, we got Crafty saying Lillington, North Carolina.
Joe, where's that at, Joe? That's in your neck of the woods, ain't it? That's your state.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard of it, though. I mean, unless they're talking about the Devil's Stomping Ground. But I'm going to have to look at it. I got it wrote on my board up here, so I'm going to check it out and see where it's at.
Debbie, is everybody blue in here? Do you see? I haven't been paying attention. Is everybody blue? See, Sweet Pea says it. Every state has a Devil's Playground.
Yeah.
It's like, just like Crybaby Bridge. Don't every have a Crybaby Bridge too?
Right.
It's like, all right.
Oh.
Is it true or,
Yeah. And see, that's what we like to do. We like to go to see if this stuff really happens or can happen. You know what I mean? To see if the claims are real.
Joe's got a great channel, folks. He does a lot of investigation, and he does a lot of paranormal stories as well, which is, it's a good breakup from actual investigation. Joe's a great paranormal investigator, but he's a great storyteller as well. Which is good to have on a paranormal channel.
Yeah,
I like the variety that's on your channel, Joe. So if you haven't subscribed to Joe, please, the paranormal side. He's my Battleborn brother.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, I was reading Darren's. Darren's. He's talking about his slow beard growth. It's all right, bro. I get it.
Okay, so Darren is Lakeshore.
What's up?
So Darren is Lakeshore Paranormal.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Lakeshore, paranormal side, Lakeshore.
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to him, but I'm not 100% sure.
Darren and Allie are good people, man. They're really good people. And I do appreciate coming in, and I do hope that the future is good for our alliance. Battleborn. Joe is awesome. There you go, Joe. Joe is awesome. Look at that. Where's Terry at, Joe?
I appreciate it. Thank you, Gail. Yeah, I've known Gail for a while. She's cool.
Where's Terry at?
She's probably sitting back watching it.
Hello, Carrie. How are you? Jackie's watching her white trash TV, I think. It's Friday night. Every now and then she'll come into the chat, but most of the time she's watching 90 Day Fiance and all that.
Gail said that Joe and Carrie are my adopted kids. Yeah, Carrie told me about that too.
Paranormal Explorer, thank you for coming. I'm sorry, I just made you blue. I've been looking at the chat here, and I've been trying to keep up, but I think this is number 7 or 8. I'm not sure. It was one of those days. Well, now you do, paranormal experiencer.
Yep.
I'm sorry. So, Joe, do you want to plug anything that you have going on?
Well, we have a new video coming out. If it's not this coming week, not tomorrow, Saturday, if it's not the 2nd, it will be the following week. But I am trying hard to get this video out for the 2nd of July. I haven't made, set any premiere dates yet, but this is going to be an investigation with history involved, just like some of my other recent investigations.
Well, you know me, Joe. I love history.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Go ahead, plug away, Joe.
But yeah, that's oh, and also I made a post on my community tab a couple months ago. I'm not going to make any hint about it on my YouTube channel, but I did back then a couple months ago, and it's probably still on there. But it's about this little doll named Norman, and that is about to come out too. I read the book, done my little report script, and I'm starting the voiceover. And let me tell you something, that's a crazy story. It's supposed to be real.
Another one of your little, one of those paranormal story type things.
Yeah,
good video, folks. You're gonna want to check out our community tab if you haven't subscribed to Joe. But please subscribe to Joe. I'll be sharing that sucker out.
But that's all I'm gonna say for right now. I appreciate it though.
Yep, plug away. This is your time, brother.
Yeah.
Battleborn is a family. It's a family. Pasadena Paranormal is a family.
Oh yeah.
Brent and Ed as my brothers, and
right.
I'm engaged to Jackie. So.
Yeah.
Thank you, Willa.
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Willa.
There's 5 members of Battleborn. 5. It's me, Joe, Mock, Black Collar Project, Debbie, Spectoral Researchers, and Sharona, and Go Get 'em Paranormal. That's Battleborn. But then we have our alliances like Jax. Mm-hmm. She's Battleborn. Patty. There's a lot of us, and Battleborn means we're ready to go. And I'm very happy that I became part of this family, and I couldn't see a day where I wouldn't be able to chat with you folks during the day. It's become part of the daily routine, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh
it's
yeah.
It's like we're really family. It's awesome.
Well, it's like Mock said a couple weeks ago. He said a lot of these so-called wannabe paranormal people will go to these locations. They do what they do, and they leave just like they're at a photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
When we go to places, oh my God, we might be trekking through woods, swamps. I mean, we come out soaking wet. We're putting in the time, the effort, the energy. I mean, it's a lot of work.
It is.
Yeah.
You got folks out there that do 10-hour live streams that suck. I really don't know what a residual haunt is. How can you call yourself a paranormal investigator if you don't know what a residual haunt is? It's like the easiest thing to diagnose.
It's just easy to learn this stuff. You got this thing sitting right here. That it's a library to the world. I mean, it's just easy to find out information. Just some things we all need to know if we're going to do this.
Mm-hmm. They're 8 and 18 hours or more, sweating like a stuck. Debbie, I just read that in your voice in my head.
What is
sweating like a stuck pig with hair plastered in my
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, Debbie. Oh my God. What'd she do? Like 3 or 4 locations or more in a 4 or 5 day period.
I know. Deb. I couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done that.
Paranormal.
No, I would have lost it. Deb, you're a trooper, man. I love Deb.
Yeah,
Like I
thank
said,
you.
I would love to have Debbie read me bedtime stories at night.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I love her accent.
I wouldn't have to take 10 milligram melatonin to go to sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit! So we're getting, my goodness, hour and 10 minutes. I didn't even know. It's gone. It's gone by so fast, Joe.
I
My
know. Yeah.
goodness. But Cheryl, do you want a wrench? Cheryl M, just say yes or no if you want a wrench. I'll give you one. Um, so if you have not seen the episode from Wednesday, we had a premiere Wednesday, and uh, I think it's a pretty good episode. There's some good Echovox interaction and some K2, especially the K2 that's on the outside, because there you go, Cheryl. The K2 on the outside really felt like to me at the moment to be direct. So, a little background history to what happened at that place on the property. That property had a Civil War field hospital on it that is no longer there. They have thoughts of where it used to be, but they don't know exactly where it used to be. Miss Ethel Myers was a daughter of the Confederacy. And Joe, she was from North Carolina.
Mm.
She had a nephew that was a soldier in the 10th North Carolina.
Hmm.
So if you haven't seen that, check that out. Pasadena Paranormal Case Files Part 2, Wareheim Myers. It's a very good episode. And Wednesday we'll be live again or premiering again at 9:15. I'm not scared of spiders. I'm not. Um, they're there. I mean, these places are old. They're going to have spiders in them. They're old and dark, musty. But yeah, we'll have a premiere coming out Wednesday. This is our premiere Wednesday is going to be a little bit different. This time, there's some things that go on. That it's a brawl though. It's unedited, but there's EVPs, there's disembodied voices, and there is noises, banging, clangings, K2 interactions, things of that nature. But there's a lot of debunking in this video. I like this video because it shows that we are legitimate. We're not passing anything off as paranormal just right off the get. You can hear the interactions between the team. No, that's not it. You know, this is a raw video that is in the middle of an investigation where things are happening.
Yeah.
That we pass off as not, and we claim as is. So it's a pretty good video.
Yeah.
So that's coming out Wednesday at 9:15. But I do want to thank Joe for coming tonight.
Appreciate it.
I think your topic of discussion was great, and I think the chat thought so as well.
Yeah.
And you know, we'll have you on again. This is your second time on BTI, bro. You're the only person other than Brent and Ed that's ever been on it.
I appreciate it.
Debbie, do you ever want to get on BTI with me and Joe and Brent?
That would be cool.
One day?
That would be real cool.
Ed's off in the Key West or wherever the hell he goes. Ed's always on vacation. But all right.
Thanks.
Yep, please subscribe to Joe. Please subscribe to Joe. Yeah, sure. Debbie, anytime. Anytime. You could have came on tonight, Deb. You could have came on tonight, Deb. I would have sent you the link.
Yeah.
But that's it for tonight. My goodness, we're almost in an hour and 15 minutes.
Wow.
There's still 18 people in the chat. My goodness.
Doing pretty decent.
Pretty good one tonight. But that's going to be it for tonight, folks. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Please be safe. If you're going to indulge smartly, if that's a word. And, hey, if you're going to drink, hon, do it right. You know what I mean? That's going to be it. Y'all have a good evening. So for me, Jared
and Joe,
Paranormal Side, we wish you adieu, and we will not let you walk into that darkness alone, folks. Have a good one.